Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for the preview to England versus Romania in a second and last friendly before the Euros, start of the Euros next Friday. I've got Luca from This Is Luca's Life. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, and enjoying the sunshine, by the way. But yeah, I'm really, really good, thanks, by the way. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. To have you on again. Um, just trying to read something here, by the way.
That's fine, no rush. What's the
Uh,
chat saying? Then let's have a look. No one in the chat. All right.
uh, yeah, so anyway, yeah, do smash that like button and subscribe button and
Yeah, definitely
hit that
help
share
him, help
button.
him, help,
And
help. Yeah, help him get to 1,200 subs.
yeah, we are, what are we? Trying to think. Yeah, we are
I'm on
not that far.
1,004. I'm on 1,004.
No, I think, trying to think what, hang on, let me think. Can't think. Anyway, yeah, so the prediction for this game, like it's our last friendly before the Euros, and after the last performance, like I am shitting myself for the Euros. Like I'm not looking forward to this. Like if we're gonna play like we played against Austria, then God help us. We need all faiths like praying for us, like because we're gonna get battered. Like Austria are not a good side. Like they weren't a good side at all. They didn't play like a good side either. So yeah. So what do you make of it, mate? What I mean, what do you make of like the last performance from England?
You know what I think, Stephen? I think with the England game, I didn't really, really watch the England game properly. But what I did see in highlights, I thought Saka making his England debut, I think it was really good that he made his debut. But to only win 1-0 against the poor Austria side is quite poor, to be honest. And that goes to show that does that show some good signs going into the Euros next week for the first game against Croatia next Sunday, because that is going to be a really difficult game next week. And it is a little bit of payback and a little bit of revenge, because England, obviously, we lost in the semi-final 3 years ago, but we don't need to go back into that into detail. But no, I thought it was quite a shit performance in my opinion, but it was quite boring. And England only to win 1-0. I was expecting a 4-5-0 win in that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's just poor, man. I mean, Southgate, I don't know why he was playing players that aren't going. Like you need
Yeah,
these
that's what I
games to
don't get.
prepare. You need these games are set to prepare you for the Euros, and you're using players that aren't even going. It's like, oh well, because you didn't get a chance, we're gonna we'll give you we'll give you this game to play, right?
Yeah.
But I don't get it. I just
The reason why I think the way you say that he doesn't get it, right, but you don't get it is because probably, because I know it sounds a bit daft, but Gareth Southgate probably thinks that he feels bad for them. So that's why. But at the same time, when you look at it, right, Steve, you thinking, right, what's
well,
the
you didn't
point?
make it because you're not good enough. Simple as that.
Exactly. But Jesse Lingard, right? Okay, we might say Jesse Lingard might not be good enough for Man United, but for West Ham, right? You've seen it this season. It doesn't matter whether I know Man United are better than West Ham on paper, but yes, at the end of the day, right? Jesse Lingard, he deserves to be called up. Okay. Like, I don't get why with the whole Ben White situation. Like, don't get me wrong, I think he's a good player, and but I don't understand. Literally, like you're dropping Ollie Watkins, and um, did Ollie Watkins not get called up to the Euros? I can't remember. So Jesse Lingard as well. So at the end of the day, Southgate makes weird choices, and that's a serious issue needs to be addressed. And Like, I do think, look, when you look at the squad, he likes to pick his favourites, doesn't he? And that's something where something's got to be addressed, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that needs to be addressed, and I just don't.
Mate, at least it's
I
not
just
worse
don't
than
see
Arsenal,
with.
mate.
I just don't see.
England are better than Arsenal, mate.
Yeah, well, with some of the players they've got, what is with some of the players you got, you would expect so. But
Yeah,
I mean, just it's just been poor all season.
it
I
has.
don't
It
get
has.
where, not just by Arsenal, but I think England's like this whole give you up campaign has not been great either.
No, the thing with
Uh,
the thing what really frustrates me, yes, a win is a win. It all matters. It's good for preparation, playing all these warm up friendlies, get ready, get
mm,
motivated for the actual Euros, which kicks off next Friday. But to only win 1-0 against Austria, yeah, I know people are going to say to me in the chat, people are going to say, oh, it doesn't matter about the score, Luke, or why are you criticising about it? But still, but I get it, a win is a win, but to only win 1-0 against Austria, not to disrespect any Austria fans in the chat in the worldwide who are watching this, but to only win 1-0 with a good squad out, I'm like, come on, man, Harry Kane played and he can't even score against freaking Austria. That's not really good preparation going against Croatia, because I'm quite worried going into that game against Croatia, and I do think England will win the game. But I am quite worried because Croatia are a very, very decent side, and they've still got a lot of experienced players. They've got the likes of Modric in that.
yeah, absolutely. Um, I don't get it. Uh, I, I don't. I just don't see how how we're gonna do well in this tournament. I'm not saying that we're gonna go. We should be expecting to go out and win the thing, because it's England. We never bloody do. Uh, but I don't see how we're gonna actually be any good out of this. I don't. Um, what do you think? Do you think England will be able to work out a way of playing in this last game so they have some optimism going into the Euros?
You know what I think,
At the
right?
minute,
Going
it
into
doesn't
the
look like they've got a way of playing at all.
who
It
is it?
doesn't
Is
look
it
like it
Romania?
at all.
Is it Romania
And
who
what I
have
hate
lost?
is, sorry, we'll say just before you, just have your answer. What
Yeah.
I hate is when ITV go, oh, well, there's some good individual performances there and this, that, and the other. They tried to do it last night, make it sound like that last time, make it sound fucking good. And I'm like, are you all that low with your standards? Seriously, on my
England
life.
love ITV, mate, especially the ITV, mate.
Fucking ITV. I mean, honestly, do you want
England
to
have had
suck off?
ITV
Do you
over the
want to suck
years.
off England and Southgate anymore, man? Like, it's utter crap.
I,
Right? But yeah, go on. What do you? I mean, what do you make of it? Honestly,
you know what
like,
I think? You know what? I couldn't stop laughing there. But anyway, you know what I think, right? I think with England's going into that Croatia game, I'm quite worried going into that game because, but the performances when you look at it, right, thinking, don't get me wrong, right, Southgate took us to a semi-final for the first time in such God
yeah, it
knows
didn't
years,
exactly like he have a difficult
right?
ride though, did he?
No, he didn't, and like literally, like people might say, oh yeah, it doesn't matter whether you played Sweden and all that. Oh, you played this and that. You haven't played any against the big teams. But you're going to get fans are going to be like, oh, well, we got to a semi final, just deserve it. But even if they would have won it that year, right, but they didn't, right, then people will be like, oh, you won it just because you played teams like Sweden. So, and then you're going to get fans like, oh, yeah, but it doesn't matter. We won the World Cup. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you've got to play teams like this is the thing with England when it comes to major tournaments. Yeah, this is probably the best England squad you've ever seen in years.
Mm,
Like, ever since you've had the likes of David Beckham, Steven Gerrard, Lampard, Ashley Cole, Ferdinand Carragher, and all of them have all
mm,
retired now. So at the end of the day, right, going into the tournament, England, if they could potentially face the likes of Poland and Spain in the knockout stages, and you've got to get a big side in the knockout stages, and this is where Southgate's got to be very, very critical and be very, very careful who he picks in his starting 11, because going into that Croatia game, I'm not bothered about the Romania game tomorrow because England will probably win that very comfortably. But the Croatia game, going into Croatia next week, that's going to be very, very, very difficult next week.
Of course it is. I mean, that's the team that knocked us out of the World Cup.
Yeah, 100%. And they've got some good players. They've got Modric and I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head, but they've got Luka Modric in that. So technically, it's going to be really, really difficult. Are you confident going to the Croatia game?
No, not an
I'm not
hell's
confident,
chance.
but I do think
we were playing better last time when we went into the last Croatian game when you still lost.
But
so,
do you think we played better?
But hang on, what makes me confident now? What makes me feel confident now? Tell me what makes me feel confident about it. Nothing does. So
well, no, there isn't.
Yeah, man.
No, there isn't. This isn't like Arsenal, mate. That's why we get a month break of not watching Arsenal. But technically, with England, right, you go into that game against Croatia thinking, like, yeah, Southgate's got to go in the right 11, got to go there and like attack. We all want to win the European Champions. We all want to win a title. Yeah, none of us in this world have not experienced a World Cup. Yeah, people may have been born in the 60s might have experienced it, but still, people like us, we haven't. Yeah. So technically, how do you think England will go far though? That's the thing, because all depending on who you get in the knockout stage, because England could face Poland, England could face Spain, and don't get me wrong, Spain are not great as they used to be, but it will still be a difficult game because Spain over the years have been brilliant and they've been good in this tournament. So don't forget they won the 2 back-to-back Euros. So going into the Romania game tomorrow, I'd put a B side out. I would like knowing what
No. Why are you putting a B side out?
No,
because you want them. Hang on, we've just been moaning that we need to get a team together to ready to face Croatia. They've got a whole week off after this, right?
Yes, they have.
They do not need we need to be using this time to make a good team, right? And make a team play well. So that means we need to be putting a team out that's going to be the same team that we're going to use in the tournament.
So
not playing youngsters.
Yeah, but
not playing spares or the
I get where you're coming from, because literally want to put like the team where Southgate wants.
What's the point?
That we want to play against Croatia a week on Sunday, and then literally we'll know the team. Right, okay, you beat Romania. That's Romania, yeah. All due to respect, Romania, yeah. And then you go into the Croatia game thinking, right, okay, we're building a little bit of momentum. Maybe I'm guessing you're right in a way, but still, in my opinion, I just think maybe play kind of a strong team, right? But don't involve the players like Lingard and Watkins because they're not being called up to the England squad. So for next Sunday. So technically, I think going into that Croatia game, maybe what would the lineup be though? Because you can have Calvert-Lewin and Kane up front. You know, knowing Southgate, he'll play 3-5-2 or 5 at the back or something like that. That's what he'll do.
Mm.
Because Trent Alexander-Arnold's out, and Southgate don't get me wrong, Southgate isn't a bad manager, right, for England. I think he's done well.
Really? Are you sure about that? Have you seen the squad he's picked?
Yes,
Why are you picking 4 fucking right backs?
Yes, I agree with that. I don't think he
should. And no doubt, he's probably picked another fucking defender rather than pick a forward to replace frigging Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? You shouldn't be picking 4 right backs at all.
No, you shouldn't. No,
not in any sort of
you
form.
Should use that.
He's got a team there that can play 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. Don't even need to play 3 at the back.
Exactly.
Don't need to play 5 at the back.
England's lineup should be a 4-4-2, okay, or 4-3-3.
Nah,
we seem to play better. Remember that game? I can't remember what was it, a qualifier or something like before the 2018 World Cup. I can't remember where it was. Way before COVID. England played Spain, and England were like 3-0 up, and England were dominating. We played on a Monday night, and I think England just about won the game 3-2, and England just got away with it. And so I think Spain had a half decent side out, and I think when Spain had Iniesta in the team before he announced his retirement. I can't remember when it was, but I think it was about 2018. But England, I think it was before the World Cup, or just a bit after the World Cup. England played Spain. I think it was a qualifier, and England were 3-0 up, and they had travelled to Spain, and I mean, England were dominating in that, and that was the best England performance we saw. Similar to like when Arsenal beat Slavia Prague away from home, when Arsenal went 3-0 up in about 20 minutes. It was a bit similar to that. I think it was England 3, Spain 2. I think we do better with a 4-3-3. And literally, I think playing 4-4-2.
So why do you say we need to be playing a 4-4-2?
No, the reason why is you could either play 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 because with a 4-3-3, right, it's better because normally we're seeing it with like Rashford, Kane, Sterling. That's been the front three. And what formation would you go for against Romania tomorrow? I personally go out and all gun blades and just attack. I do think we will get the job done against Romania, but
we shouldn't be worried about Romania. But
we shouldn't. I don't know any of their players, so
we shouldn't be worried about Romania, and we shouldn't be coming away from them with nothing less than a 4-0 win.
Yeah.
That's not me being arrogant. That's me expecting what I should expect out of this team, right? But with some of the I don't get why Jesse Lingard didn't get a call up. I didn't get why James Ward-Prowse. When James Ward-Prowse, right? If you get a set piece, if you get set pieces outside the box, he puts them in the back of the net every time.
He
does that for fun. So.
Because here's the thing. Ward-Prowse has had a very good season for Southampton, and they finished mid-table, just about finished behind Arsenal, right? And James Ward-Prowse, you do what you say.
Yeah, I've just got to go for some comments first before.
I was just saying about his set pieces, but pretty much.
We'll get to that in a sec. We'll get that in a sec. Hi Steven, long time no see. Can I beat a mod? Being a mod. When we get to 1,100, then DM me or something. Then I'll add you. All right. When we get to 1,100. Talk MU, big up. Yo, talking. Barca. Talk just quickly. Can you do something for me? I've just literally DM'd you something just now. Literally just now. If you could make that up, because there's a bit of news that I need to report straight away. Just big up Luca. Andrew Williott, England starting XI, Hendo, Maguire, Stones, Walker, Chilwell, James, Hendo, Jordan Henderson, Rice, Mount, Foden, Kane, Maguire, and Henderson need to prove fitness.
With that lineup,
2 days ago, and I've got jet lag.
Yeah.
I have to learn Dutch because I moved there from Australia. Help! I can't help you, mate. England off 3 or 4 players short. Okay, keeper top class. Keeper top class CDM, top class centre back. You have to play the best team. They need a game together, Luca. They should have been a lot stronger against Austria. Who has replaced Trent Alexander-Arnold?
Reece James. All day long. A lot of people are going to say...
No. Who's replaced him in the squad?
Oh, who's replaced him in the squad? I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently I heard a rumour.
Trust the process of... No, fuck the process. There is never any process in anything.
Better than Arsenal, though. Better than Arsenal.
No, there's no ever process. There's no ever process.
We're on international duty for a month. So technically, it's
England should play 3 at the back because we are slow at the back. It's all a big mess by Southgate. He picks players that carry injuries. I understand why, but it's necessary in my opinion. Unnecessary in my opinion if you're trying to prepare for a Euros tournament. Big up to the legends, Stephen. Let's go, Three Lions. Stoked for Saka to be in the England squad. He deserves it.
He got some good comments today, man. It's all hot up today.
No, he's not. So, but yeah, yeah. What do you? I don't get it with this side. This side doesn't do it for me.
It's better than Arsenal,
It just
right?
doesn't do it for me, man. It doesn't do it for me. It doesn't. It never. This team is just not. It just doesn't fill me with any confidence.
Just put the Wales match on tonight.
Yeah, I might do. I'm gonna pick the lineup anyway. Breaking news. Sounds tasty. Big up Brit for the donation, man. $10 donation. Big up Brit. The first of thanks Talk Legend. Alright, that's sorted as well. I'm gonna go live straight after this with another video. So big up Talk for the yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just this side is just not good enough. He's just not good enough.
Right, well, yeah, but it's the best England squad in years. It's got to be. You haven't seen this for a long time. This is what annoys me, right, with England, right? Sven Eriksson was the manager in the World Cup 2006. How did England not win the World Cup with Jamie Carragher, John Terry, Rio Ferdinand, Ashley Cole, Gary Neville, Steven Gerrard, Lampard, Campbell, Rooney, Crouch, Owen, Joe Cole? How did they not win the World Cup with that squad? Getting to a quarter-final of the World Cup, lost on penalties, and Rooney gets sent off. So how technically did England not win a trophy with that squad? And they are leaders back in the day. So and they're all retired now. So Southgate knows what he's doing.
No.
I'm not sure, but
no, he doesn't know what he's doing. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing.
No, I'm not sure.
Bro, big up, Brit, man. You're a legend.
Big up, Brit.
You're a real one.
Yeah,
you're a real one. Right. Done the video monetization. No, it's not. Fuck off. Turn on. Turn on, motherfucker.
They're taking your monetized adverts away, Andrew.
No. It's just done.
YouTube can't do that anyway. YouTube can't do that anyway.
It's done that. Anyway, we're gonna bring our
right the England prediction lineup.
Yeah, because this is what I got off the BBC.
It's not Formula One. This isn't a Formula One stream.
What?
This isn't a Formula One stream.
Yeah. I've been in a mad rush, right? Okay.
Alright.
I'll put it back at that.
Yeah. So what is that? Is it? Oh yeah, that's BBC Sport, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's BBC Sports prediction. So who are we going in goal?
Henderson
for me.
Shit.
Yeah. I can't stand Pickford. Right back, I would go for
Reece James.
Left back.
Right back.
It's got to be Luke Shaw.
Yeah, just about Luke Shaw.
Just about? You mad? Yeah. It's got to be Luke Shaw.
Chilwell's better than Luke Shaw.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He
fucking ain't. He's better than Chilwell. No, he's not.
He's
not.
No way.
He's not. No way. Tell me how.
Chilwell won the Champions League with Chelsea.
What does that fucking mean?
Yeah, but Chilwell has got better crosses than Luke Shaw.
Jeremy Yadier won a title, won an invincible title with fucking Arsenal.
It is. I remember Jeremy Yadier. But no,
yeah, and look how he turned out to be. Shit.
Yeah, but Luke Shaw is a great left back. He's not shit. Luke Shaw's a world class
No, but
left
he's
back.
better. He's better.
But I think Chilwell's.
Statistically, he's better.
I really hope Mike listens to this and comes on. But literally, Chilwell, I think he's better than Luke Shaw.
Oh my god. No, do you know what? Fuck this. No, fuck this. Fuck.
But we'll go. But I would have gone with Chilwell. But next, Stephen, are you there?
Oh my god.
Stephen.
Wow.
Tell me your family.
I'm gonna quickly do this, and I'm gonna have to stop. I need to talk.
Tell me your
So Stone. No.
Anyway.
I need to talk. I need to talk. Stones. And then Stones.
Midfield.
Then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
I think I know who your guest is. I won't talk about it. But anyway. Let's get to
Declan Rice.
Yeah,
no, Declan Rice goes in the middle. Declan Rice
he
goes
goes
in the middle.
He goes in the middle.
He as a pivot. So they just put him. I'm not actually putting him there. Don't worry. Right midfielder. Mason Mount.
Is Henderson fit?
Jack Grealish. I'll go Jack Grealish. I'll pick that three, and I would put then.
Sterling.
Sancho. Saka played really well last game, so I'll give it to Saka. For me, he's played really well. So Phil Foden, and then.
Do you think Foden does
Kane
better? Do you think Foden does better on the wing? Hello, guys in the chat. Do you think Phil Foden does better on the wing? Because I personally think Phil Foden does better on in the number 10, in the number 10, because I feel like he can feed the ball to Harry Kane. Right, while Stephen's talking, I'll let you out. Do you mind if I go through the comments? Atomic Puppet says Chilwell, Mings, Cody, Rice, Phillips, Mount, Grealish, Sancho. Do the secret if you have to go. Harry Kane says comments with James. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, no worries. Hey, Stephen.
Yeah.
I think I know who the guest is, but I'll tell you off there.
What?
I think I know who the guest is.
On what?
On your 8 o'clock stream. That's what you're on about.
No.
You sure it's not nothing to do with the guest?
It's got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Do the team quickly if you have to go. Yeah, I've done the team. That's who I'll go for. If anyone disagrees or agrees, let me know now. Grealish and Mount. Well, yeah, Calvin Phillips is not a bad choice. That Declan Rice is not bad. Yeah.
So make sure you smash the like button on Stephen's channel. We have a massive stream at 8 o'clock. Please check out on it. And if anyone else wants to come on Stephen's channel, don't ask Stephen, and much appreciated.
Yeah, DM me if you want to come on. I'm more than happy to work with you. And share the support and everything. So you know that's all true. You know that's lit. So gonna quickly go to score predictions, mate. I'm sorry this is a bit rushed, and but go to score predictions and then wrap it up.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 England win. I think England won't get a lot of goals. I think they'll put a strong team out, maybe. I'm gonna go for Harry Kane to score, and
okay. I'm gonna go what I expect from them, which is at least minimum 3-0. Minimum.
Yeah.
But whether they do or not is another matter. But it'll probably be more boring shit. If you be live anyway, we're doing a watch along here. at 5
Oh, you're
o'clock.
doing the watch along. Oh,
We're
that's
doing a
nice.
watch along at 4:30. We let Charlie do his watch along for the Austria game, so we're doing the Romania game. So yeah, but smash the like button. Do smash the subscribe button, people. We'll be back. Brit says 4-0 England. Foden plays as a winger. Well, recently he has been. So yeah, yeah. And Brit says he'd rather have him in the mid, Foden in the mid, on the left with Jack running the midfield. Yep, he believes that as well. So yeah, do smash that like button and subscribe button. Make sure to go check out This Is Luca's Life as well. Make
Thank
sure
you
to
very
give him
much.
a like and subscribe. He's on his way to 1.1k as well now. So make sure you do that now. And yeah, 8 o'clock, guys. Well, I've got back pages at 5:30. So I'll be back here at 5:30 for the back pages. But I've got to deal with something in between. And then yeah, and then we'll be back then. Okay. Make sure to check us out then. Until next time. Ciao. And as always, Arteta.